and this is your video for the week beginning the 8th of March. Cool tunes, cool moves. Let's get going with the warm-up. Okay, so into your space. Hopefully you've got a little bit of room side to side and front and back so that you can move around without knocking into anything. I'm sticking my toes down, raising my heels alternately off the floor. If you're seated, which you're welcome to be at any time, just copying my upper body and arm work. I'm doing this nice slow pedal to warm into my feet, loosen my legs and my hips a little bit and get these arms coordinating against my lower body. And I'm going to pick up the pace for myself here just to engage the core a bit as well. Okay, resting that there, I'm going to put one toe on the floor in front. I'm using it as my anchor so I can wind the ankle, wind the wrist at the same time. Checking in with how you're feeling. Go the other way and breathe deeply at all times. So mind is listening to muscles, to joints. Let's change over. Excuse me. So rolling on the other side. Woo, caught me by surprise. And go the other way. Feeling out through the joints, warming up. Bring those legs together. We're taking a half crouch and rolling it up again. So if you're seated, roll your head towards your knees and up again. We're just warming through the spine. You don't have to go very low, it just gets your spine curling. Okay, next one down. We're going to roll those knees. If you're seated, carry on head to knee and back again. Otherwise, we're rolling the legs and knees round, warming the calves. Go the other way. Lovely. Getting those ankles healed, warmed up. Let's roll up from there. Feet apart. Swing those hips or tilt your shoulders if you're seated. Just shortening the side. So get yourself over to one side, over to the other. Or you're doing the hips and teapots. Lovely. Okay, take it in a circle. Shoulders are going round, hips are travelling round. Squeeze your bottom at the front if you like. Stretch your hamstrings at the back, or just find where those places are that need a bit of movement, a bit of a stretch, a bit of a wake up. Let's go the other way. See, I know the words this time. Lovely. Okay, we'll straighten ourselves up so that we can reach up towards the ceiling, stretching through the side of your body, making it nice and long. So I'm using my hips as well as my arms here, sinking my weight into alternate feet or alternate sides of my body. Lovely. And I take them to the side so I can reach for the walls. Waking up the sides, the torso, the core, flexing the spine. All good stuff. You know it. Okay, bring it down. I'm walking it out. Those of you off on the floor, off your seat, I'm going to roll my shoulders backwards. Nice juicy shoulder roll. Let's bring the elbows in as well, opening through the chest. Love it. Don't forget to have a good time. Long arms. Keep breathing in and out. And in and out. Woo. And in and out. Let's roll the shoulders forward. Woo. Nice and swishy. What does that mean? Swishy. Bring the arms over the elbows. Warming up that upper back. Long arms. Come up the back. Breathe in and pass it down. And breathe in up the back. Filling up with energy. You're at the fueling station. Here we go. Okay, lovely. Let's step together. That's it. We're going to connect all the bits of the body together. Connect those dots. And then we'll finish up with the neck after we've done a little bit of general movement. Okay, so double sides up. Here we go. Two to the side. Two to the side. Woo. Love it. There we go. Pull in those shopping trolley handles. Very good. You ready for some forwards and back? My favourite bit. 4 forwards. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, kick. 2, 3. Good. So these weight transfers soldier's arms. Tin soldier. Alright, get into it. Bit of a bounce in your standing leg, why not? Should be feeling a bit warmer. Let's twist it now from here. That's it, twisting those arms around. Spinal flexion, raising the energy. Okay, let's just flick those hands in the air. Refreshing everything, give it away for me. And fade them down, just rest your feet. We're going to finish off with the neck, our heads up and down. Breathing deeply, keep smiling, keep that positive energy building and coming through. Head side to side. There we go. And into shoulder as well. Just gentle stretches, find out what it needs. Soft knees, relax shoulders if you can. And roll that head around. Last little bit. Giving the neck a chance to remember to support your head while you move, but also go the other way, let the energy flow through for very expressive movements, top to toe. Hopefully that's got you feeling nice and warm and loose. Okay, here we are at song 1 with Dusty Springfield and Son of a Preacher Man. What an absolute classic. So what you're going to need for this one, just for your verses, is a gentle step forwards and step back. You can just keep it on the space, but you might enjoy that sense, because what it's going to get that do is get your hips, if you're on your feet, rolling. So you want to guide with your hands out, use those fingers to point out and then push back. I'm using that finger and I'm sending it back towards the wall or the door there, back. So hands are guiding hips. So you'll find as you come front with your shoulders, you're wanting to lean back, and when you go to the back, your shoulders are leaning forward. So for those of you that are seated, you get that leaning backwards and forwards to work the torso and the core. Then when we get to our chorus, I want to do a little like Charleston-y idea. So I'm sure you're familiar with this. Charleston, you know, would obviously normally be going right round or something like that. I'm not a Charleston expert. I'm just going to use this diagonal just so that we've got a nicer space for the hip to work in. It's not quite the same as front and back. It just gives you a little bit of something extra going on. You get that lovely stretch there. So my hands are going to come, click the other opposite side, 2 and 3, and then join it together. Same again, you cross your leg over, 1 and 2 and 3. So a little bit of coordination for the chorus. If you don't want to do the feet, you can just walk it out and swing and click, centre, swing, 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 centre. That's what's going on with the arms, with the legs, crossing over those taps. Nice little bit of leg work. Point your toe, good girls, good boys, well done. Okay, so that's the chorus. And then on the end of that, we're going to just chuck a little hamstring stretch, and really want to push forwards from your shoulders with your hands there, and then you want to place one toe behind you and sink into the heels. So if you can find a little momentary calf stretch, nothing too intense, it's not very long, it's just a suggestion, a gentle sense of it. We'll do a gentle hamstring stretch on each side, and then we'll be back into our groovy pointy hips. Yeah, okay, so back into the verse. In the middle eight, we're going to do this kind of rolly feeling. I'm going to do a roll backwards actually, because that feels nice. We'll do this at the top of the song as well, just to get into it, but I want to wind everything up to the top and wind it down to the bottom. So we're going to continue warming up with some spinal rolling, then winding up to the top, as if I've got sort of 2 wheels, one in each hand, and I'm rolling them round. That's it, that's all you need. So we've got our pointy hips, we've got a little Charleston swing, and we've got some wind it up, some wind it down. Oh, and don't forget your hamstring stretch. So when my hands are coming forward, I've got a toe and a heel going back. Here we go. Okay, rolling it backwards. Slinky shoulders, slinky hips, slinky spines, slinky minds. Okay, get those disco pistols ready, or points or pistols. We're going to point forwards and back. That's it. Find that roll through the shape. Like joined up writing, soft and sinewy. Lovely. Gentle movement to get us rolling. Are you ready to Charleston? Let's tap our foot across and together. Doesn't matter if you go the other way around, it really doesn't. Just the feel of it would be good. Hamstring stretch. One goes behind, push out. Another one, push that heel down as you push forward. Okay, little roll. And then we're going to point those hips in the right direction. Point and back. Love it. Are you singing? I hope so. I'm shy. I just don't know this bit. Oh, Charleston. The only boy who could ever reach up to the spine, leaning back, and down you go, reach down, up you come, roll that spine, woo, up and down in your own time, doesn't matter when. Okay, we're going to Charles Dickens with back to the chorus, here we go, tap across, together, what's the sound of a preacher man, the only boy who can ever teach me, what's the sound of a preacher man. Keep it going. You ready to point your hips? Here we go. We're chucking in this first move for this final finishing chorus. Okay, give me some robots. Woo! Bring it up. We'll do a little hamstring stretch to finish. Lovely. Push forward. Really mean it. Yeah. Well done, give that a shake out, that is song one, done. Okay, so we're on to some Barry White, You're the First, the Last, My Everything. And this one's great because it's a set pattern that just rolls round and round and round and round again. So you'll get to know really well when the changes are coming and the order of things so that you can just not think so much, not worry about, you know, what's next. You can just really relax into it, repeating the moves. So step together, and I'm carving this like big figure of 8 shape. Imagine I've got an 8 lying on its side in front of me, just getting that rolling through the upper and middle back going on. So that's move 1. You keep your feet doing this pretty much all the time. Step together, step together. We're going to swap the arms up though for fold across and open up, and fold across your body nice and gently and open up. Fold across and open up. Then we're going to do the sun in the sky. We'll do one each arm, and then the moonlight, sunshine and moonlight comes horizontally across. So and again we do sun in the sky and moon out in front of you. So do use a nice straight arm there so you get the full reach, elongation of the spine and a bit of toning in the arm as well. Reach out with those fingers there if you can, if that feels comfortable. Then from there we still keep our feet going, but we're going to do a double arm circle, so swing around and click. You just keep your feet moving. So it's quite a brisk, we sort of intensify the moves as they go along. There's just 2 of those, and then we'll be into your classic towel rub at the end of the section. So imagine you've got your towel rubbing across your back like that. Bit of a shimmy, bit of a shake, bit of a swing of the hips. You can just feel it out and feel really free with that, and then we'll be back into our lovely smooth figure of 8. Should we do it? Okay, step together. So we're getting into the tempo. I'm starting with a little 8 just to get into it, and then I'm going to expand it as we go along. Stay with this one for now, just to free up and get used to it. I'm kissing my knees together, drawing in with the inner thighs just a little bit. Stay with this move just for now. Big 8. Okay, we're going to fold our arms over, legs first in front and open back. Hold those hands back behind you to open your chest. Here's the sun and the moon. The sun, the moon. That's it. And again, sun. Long arms. Double arm circle. Woo! And towel rub. And that's all there is to it. Figure of 8.
I know there's only one like you.
Really roll those shoulders. Cross your arms over like butterfly wings.
They could have made two.
It's so personal. Sun and the moon, here we go. Sun,
You're
sun, moon.
I'm living for.
And again.
Your love I'll keep forever.
Double arm circle. Give me a good old swing. Woo! And again. Towel rub.
My everything.
Who's singing that note? Not me. Okay, you know what's coming? Figure of 8. And
It's you.
I'm drawing my foot up now off the floor for a bit of extra bounce. Optional. Keep it on the floor if you want. Keep it small if you like. Keep it very cool and chic. Let's cross the. Oh no, I missed a bit. Sun the moon, sun. Sorry. Chatting. That was always me. Double arm swing. Woo! And towel rub. Figure of 8. And interpret this however you want. We're going to fold our arms over like wings. Let your head roll with it. The sun and the moon, here it comes. Sunshine, sunshine. Moonlight.
I'm lost everything.
Find your best twist. Figure of 8, but just free it up now. Middle 8 instrumental, free those arms. It's like a wrap, but you use all your space. Just have a little play with the move. Sun and moon, sun, sun, moon. I've turned my hands up now. Double arm swing. Other way. Oh, I left that a bit late. Figure of 8. There we go.
Only one like you.
Over halfway through, doing brilliantly. Wrap those arms.
There's no way they could have made
Put a bit more bounce in if you've got it. Woo! Sun and moon. Here we go.
Girl, you're my reality.
Hands down, hands up. Whatever feels good to you.
Every-
Double arm.
You're the first. You're the last.
Double.
My everything.
Big old twist. It's the very last bit. Keep that twist going. Free those arms. Moving your body intuitively all the way to the end. Very well done. Ready for song 3? Turn the beat around. Vicky Sue Robinson. I love this one, but don't worry, I won't go straight into it. I'll give you some pointers. Here we come. Okay, we're going to turn the beat around. We're literally going to turn the beat around. If you've got the space to turn and the inclination, then I'm going to go all the way around with my shimmy arms. I want you to think Angel of the North. I want you to think that amazing statue in Rio de Janeiro. Woo. Shimmy arms, spin, doesn't matter which way you go, you don't have to spin. If you don't want to spin, just give me a nice shimmy on the spot with those arms out, or you can reflect the turning with a tornado. But for those of you that are up for it, that turn is going to be ever so tempting, so I'll be doing that. And then when we get back round to the front, stepping forward with a lift and down, a really joyful lift. So I'm really turning the palms of my hands up there, nice arm rotation, working the back of the arm, but really just think about that joyful lift up. There's the sun, and isn't it lovely? And then it would be another turn around. In between, we're going to chuck in some little rolls here and there because the lengths vary a little bit. So there might be a little cheeky roll, and then we're back into going round. But that is what happens in the chorus every time. We're going to start off there with what I call the motor hips. So I've got this repeater step going on. I'm leaving one leg down, and this one is coming out and in and out and in. I'm motoring these hips with my circling hands. Use your fists clenched there to get the arm muscles working. That's your motor hips. You can just give it a bounce if you prefer, or just walk it out. As always, you can just keep walking things out. But if you're up for that bounce, repeater step, and then we take it the other way. Don't worry, there's no kind of precision involved with that. Just go, oh, let's go the other way now. However that feels good for you, but that's motor hips. We're going to do square hips as well. If you've got square hips like me, we're going to go forwards, forwards, back, back. And you'll see how I'm drawing a square shape. Imagine that square is around you. Forward, forward, back, back, forward, forward, back, back. You can do forward, forward, back, back. However feels good for you. It's just getting the hips out in front and out behind you. But I want these elbows to be going forward, forward, back, back, or forward, forward, back, back. Doesn't really matter which way they go, but just a bit of hip isolation we're going to do in the middle, which will be fun. And then we'll get the hands up high and we'll just give those hips a good old shake to the music as well, getting all of these muscles nice and lively. And then there'll just be some little rolls here and there just to free us up and using our space. Pretty sure that's everything, so let's give it a whirl. Okay, here's the tune, so just give me a roll to start with. Using your space if you've got it. Woo! Let's have a little practice turn. And we lift up. Okay, motor hips, here we go. Oh no, straight into the chorus. Surprise! Up and down and up. Arms come out, round you go. And lift and down and lift and down. Okay, motor hips, here we go. Let's go the other side. Just send your weight down into the floor. Other side. Let's get ready for the chorus. Here we go. And lift up. Woo! And again, spread those arms. Turning the other way this time. Lift up. Give me a roll. Okay, let's try some. Oh no, more chorus. your hips, you can just be doing your arms as well. So just moving your hips in isolation. Okay, arms up, give them a shake. Woo! Yeah. Shake those hips side to side. Can we give them a really quick shake? Woo! Get everything on the move. Very good. Ready for the chorus. And lift up. Here we go. And turning around. Lift it up. Give me the roll. Bit more. Roll it fast. Come on, intensifier. We're gonna do some more hips. Get those elbows on the go, the hips moving. Let's start drawing that square if we can. So forward, back, forward, back. Move your arms around. Go the other way. Take them wherever you want. Oh, here's the chorus. And lift. Woo! Roll it. Okay, here we go. Lift up. A little bit more roll. I'm going to wait a bit longer this time. Here we go. Told you, different legs. Lift up. Straight in. Here we go. And lift. Let's do some motor hips. Woo, dig it down. Let's go the other side. Okay, really want to see those hips have a swing. Here we go. That's it. Little quick swing. Woo! And swing them out again. Pull those elbows down. Quick swing. Woo! Okay, here we go. Let's lift. This Sean should be feeling really good, really free. A little bit crazy, a little bit silly. I'm just going to roll it to the end. Just use your space. Woo! Carnival. Yeah. Maybe one last turn. And lift and down and lift and just lift one arm and give yourself a pat on the back for getting those hips on the move. Very well done. Okay, get your cup of tea or your water or your cocktails, get yourself close to the screen and sat down, have a little rest, catch your breath, and we will have a quick quiz. Here are some quiz questions for you to celebrate the artists who we're enjoying in the class today. So a question for each song. We started off with Dusty Springfield and Son of a Preacher Man, but can you complete these other Dusty Springfield song titles? The first one being I Only Want to. I'm sure you know that one. The next one is You Don't Have to Say. Have a little think about that one. And the last one, maybe the trickiest one, Wishing and what else was she doing? She was wishing and she was, that wasn't a very good clue. Have a little think about that one. Answers at the end. Question number 2 relates to Barry White. We did You're the First, the Last, My Everything. But Barry White is sometimes associated with which tusked beach-dwelling animal? Sits about on the beach a lot. Tusks. What is Barry? The Something of Love. I'm sure you can get that one. Song number 3 was Turn the Beat Around. That was the brilliant original version by Vicky Sue Robinson. It was covered in 1994 by which Cuban-American music star? Do you know already? Do you need the first name? I'll give it to you. It's Gloria. I'll leave you to fill in the rest. Answers coming soon. Last 2 questions. Question number 4. We're doing Chaka Khan, I'm Every Woman, but can you complete the chorus lyrics? I'm every woman, it's all in me. Couple of options for you there. I hope you're singing out loud and proud. And then question number 5, we are going to be moving to I'm So Excited, which is by who? I'm going to give you a little clue. I am doing what action? And we're sisters, so yeah, that's a strong clue there. I've got a bonus question for you on that. If you remember the song I'm So Excited really well, I'm so excited, you all do. Can you remember it featuring in an advert for a Cadbury's chocolate bar back in the day? But which chocolate bar was it? If it's Friday when you're watching this, that might help. You might be thinking, God, thank goodness it's Friday. So those are all your questions. So I'll give you some answers. Question number 1 related to the Dusty Springfield songs. I only want to be with you. You don't have to say you love me. And the third one, did you get it? Wishing and hoping. Question number 2 was about Barry White, who we sometimes refer to as the Walrus of Love. I'm sure you got that. We went on to Turn the Beat Around, and covering it in the 90s was the brilliant, high energy Gloria Estefan. Question number 4 was about I'm Every Woman. Did you get those lyrics? Anything you want done, baby, I'd do it naturally, or even I can read your thoughts right now, everything from A to Z. Or maybe there's some other ones I've not included there, and you can correct me on that. Lastly, I'm So Excited is by the Pointer Sisters, and the chocolate bar was Thank Crunchy. It's Friday, it was for the Crunchy. Remember that chocolate roller coaster advert? Brilliant. Happy memories. Well done. Okay, drink up. Let's get back to it. I'm Every Woman, Chaka Khan. I'm going to give you some moves. You want a nice step together, clutch the heart, step the other way, click up nice and high, lift your heart, lift through your back and your arms there. So dig it in. You can drop down a little bit there if you want, and then lift it high. So that's your main move. That's our chorus move. So we do I'm every woman. That's how that works. Then we get to the whoa, whoa, whoa bits. I want us to take a double side step. Roll those arms because you want to get that spine, that S bend in the spine, laterally working. If you want to pop the head into that roll, feel free. Just a little bit of smooth and slinky roll side to side. When we have our verses, I just want you to pop yourself in a diagonal line if you can, to get that leg shooting out on the diagonal there. Nice line. I've got my hands on my hips, or I'm going to do a little seesaw with the arms there. You can do match the leg pull up. So making the shoulders, or you can do hands on the hips, but we're making those shoulders tilt. We've always got a bit of activity going on there. We'll do 3 or 4 of those and switch ourselves around to the other side. So point that toe out if you're using your feet. Stretch it wave, and otherwise you're doing that shoulder rock going on. That's all there is to this one. Stepping back into it, nice and high, and then we have our little rolls to the side. I think that's everything you're going to need, so let's do it. Okay, get ready, step together, and let's get those hands going straight away. Doesn't matter if you're on the opposite side to me, there's no wrong. We're just closing in on one side and opening up on the other. Keep this going. Just enjoy the groove. Every moment, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Let's roll to the side just for a couple. And a little bit more. We're going back into that step together. Here we go to the heart and up. And just give it loads of attitude. Really step those feet into it if you can. Lift them off the floor. Let's roll. Oh, put a little clap on the end. Why not? Okay, let's do that little hippie diagonal. Seesaw hands. Up, in. Really pull those legs together. One more and turn. There we go. Pull it in. Zip up those legs. Turn around. That's it. Seesaw those shoulders. Let's turn. Okay, step together and hands to heart. You got it. Really simple this one. Just give it loads of energy. Want them, baby? Let's roll to the side. You can hear that coming in the music. Okay, back to the verse. Diagonal shift. Bring out and in. Pull it in. Whoop. Zip it up. That's it. Oh, I stayed for a long time. Let's go the other way now. Here we go. I was enjoying that side. Woo. Very good. Extending that leg. Let's step together. for you. I'm going to do my diagonal. Swinging my arms with it now, getting more into it. Woo! Other side. Come high. Shoulders. Let's turn. Okay, hands to your chest. There's the main up, but keep the energy high. Right to the end. Come forwards. That's it. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. Last little roll to the side, just gently easing it out. Very good. All the way to the end. Moving those hips, moving those arms, feeling nice and free. Ready for our final song. So I literally am so excited. I love doing this one. Bit more bouncy. Final song. So excuse my strap. Put what you've got into this one, but remember it's about getting warm and warm and not tired. So pace yourself. If there's a lot of arm in this one, there's a bit of this going on as an intensifier, and if that's feeling like it's really tiring you out, then just keep it small and light. There's a suggestion of up and out, or you can just boogie in your own way. So feel free to reduce the energy if you're getting a bit too tired. Bring your arms lower, keep your feet closer to the ground. All these things will just dial it down a little bit for you. Okay, with this one in the verse, I'm doing a toe tap to the side. It's relatively perky, this one, in terms of tempo, so it is a bit quick with the foot. It's probably something about that. So if that feels a bit busy on the feet for you, or you're not on your feet, don't even worry about it, but you can just pedal or walk it out if you prefer. But I'm doing these pointer sister fingers, so when the foot goes out, the finger comes up. So a little bit of coordination in the verse this time. Keep your feet going like this all the way through. We're going to change it for a figure of 8 swirl over the hips. Still keep those feet going. A little pose. I'm going to put one leg down the thigh for 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So one hand behind the head and try and really open through the chest there and reach down. Nice bit of body tension there for your little pose. It's not about how you look, it's about how it feels, and it's about the tension that you're recruiting and releasing. So don't worry about, I mean, you're gonna have your best poses on right anyway, but you're at home, you're dancing as if no one's watching, because no one is, so just let yourself be free with that. And then we're just gonna front crawl through. See, I'm still keeping my feet going, so whatever you've chosen to do with your feet, just keep it moving. Then when we're in our build up to the chorus, we're just gonna have a little kick out. If you don't wanna lift your feet off the floor, that's absolutely fine. Just bring your knee across. But if you're feeling like you're up to it, send that heel flinging out and you're pushing your hands in the opposite direction. Again, keep your feet going while we change the arms into that wrap over like we did in the Barry White. And then we go back to the pushes. So it's a little alternate and back to the wraps. This is gonna take us to our chorus pattern. So it's just a step and a click to start with. Step, click, 4 of these. Then we do a swoosh with a shimmy on the end. You'll be able to follow me nice and easy through this. And then this is when we do our signature, I'm so excited, aerobic move, where we just go up and out and up and out. So that's our sort of power move. It's the intensifier. It will be a little bit tiring towards the end. So you can either choose to use it as endurance and work through it, or you might want to start easing it out. You be the judge. So again, the chorus is clicks for 4, nice and free and easy. Just give me a nice swoosh with a shimmy if you've got time on the end, and then power move, up and out, up and out. And that's all we're going to need in this one, variations on those themes. Shall we do it? Final song, give it everything you've got. I'm so excited to press play. Here we go. Okay, I'm just going to pedal it out. Just find the tempo there. Working the arms. Okay, let's get that foot tap going. And opposite finger comes up. Just stay with this. Relax into it. You're going to be keeping your feet going like this for a while, so just relax. Ready to wrap the arms. Legs stay the same. Oh no, I beg your pardon. Figure of 8. Got it wrong. Pose goes here. Woo! Change it round. And front crawl through this. We're going to do our little kicks. Here we go. Kick. Send that heel flying out, or just top the toe. Woo! Let's wrap. Sorry. Wrap your hands. There we go. It's quick, this one. Okay, just take a pedal to get ready. Step and click. Here we go. Step, 2. Swoosh the arms all the way around. Little shimmy. Power move up. Up, up. those arms, loosen everything off, slowing down nicely, shake it all out. My goodness, well done. Okay, if you're sticking with me for the cool down, it's a really good thing to do just to release the breath, get yourself back in your own centre, drawing the energy back in towards you so that it is yours and not given away so easily. Well done for getting through all of those songs. We're going to have a bit of Carole King now. You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman. Beautiful, beautiful song. Beautiful thing to sway to. We want to start with passing the weight foot to foot. I've got soft knees. I'm thinking about my shoulders gliding downwards, shoulder blades down the back, soft hips, soft swaying spine, soft neck, everything soft and calm and slow. And you are passing your weight back and forth with whatever timing feels nice and easy to you, winding things down. Okay, so just stay with that. I'm going to pop the music on and then I'll take you through the rotations top to bottom so we can get really grounded and zen. Keep going with your sway. Okay.
Looking out.
Breathing deeply. Feeling that air go not only into your lungs but down into your belly if you can. Softening every muscle.
And when I knew I'd have to face
Bit of calm, bit of quiet from me.
Lord, it made me feel so.
Okay, find a nice easy centre point. Heads gently up and down. It doesn't have to be a big move, it's a calming, restorative massage for the upper spine. Head side to side. Soft knees. Ear to shoulder. Slow, easy, kind to your muscles. Here's the head rolls. They don't have to be big circles, they can be small ones. Really pay attention to the sensation in your neck and where your spine meets your skull. Soft knees, don't lock them. Go the other way.
I didn't know just what was wrong with me till your kiss helped me.
Okay, find your head in the centre. Juicy shoulder rolls, bring them on the front, over the top, sink them down the back. And again, open them through your chest. Let's bring the elbows in. Open the chest. Long arms. Breathe in and lift up. Here we go. And sigh it out. Lift up again. Draw that new fresh air in. Fresh energy. Lovely. Rolling the shoulders forwards. Gently, kindly. Elbows over as well. Shrug on that coat. Or cloak of invisibility perhaps. Raise them up, breathe in. And release down. And breathe in at the back. And breathe out. Lovely. Swing the hips. Or tilt the shoulders if you're seated. Really getting into those sides. Ready for your hip rolls? Find those places that need a bit of kindness. Round you go, shoulders and hips round. Where do you need to work into? Go slow so you can really listen to your body. And the other way when you're ready. You might want to squeeze your bottom when you get to the front to give you a bit of an opening across the front. Lovely. And bring yourself up to the top in a gentle, mindful way. Half crouch, legs together. Head rolling in, rolling up, head rolling in. Towards your knees and up. Towards your knees. And up. Rolling up that spine. Let's go down and circle the knees if you're on your feet. Carry on with the spine roll if you're seated. And go the other way. Last little bit. Now, mystery track, what will it be? Coming up next, roll up. Finishing off with our wrist and ankle rolls, just a few slow, gentle ones. Nowhere to run. Cool, go the other way. shoulders, bending the elbows, feeling those arm muscles pulse. Let's double it up to raise the energy for the last little bit. And off we go for the rest of your day. Bring it out. Well done, everybody. Give yourself, oh, there's the sun, a pat on the back. Very good work.